Well, a very good morning from Phuket, and today I'm in Patong and we're going to be taking a look at a 2-star hotel right in the heart of Patong. I'm currently on Soi Paradise, just round the corner from the Royal Paradise Hotel, so some of you might know where I currently am. And we're going to be taking a look at this guest house stroke 2-star hotel that's behind me. We're literally a few minutes away from Bangla Road, the Otop area and Soi Het, so this hotel very much convenient to access the whole of Patong. The hotel's name is the BE Bann Paradise Hotel stroke guest house, if you want to call it. I call it a hotel, but the owner calls it a lifestyle guest house, and I'll go through the reasons why they consider it as a lifestyle guest house. They have 4 main ethics that the hotel follows. They have something called the back to essentials. The owner actually owns another hotel and it's the same ethics on both hotels, and their ethics are, first of all, they are eco-friendly, so no plastics in the hotel. Secondly, they are what they call safe, so they have CCTV throughout the hotel, security on in the evening time, so they're appealing to people that may be travelling alone, that want a safe environment, especially females of course. Thirdly, they have high-speed internet, and people may say, well, most of the hotels in Thailand have internet connection, and indeed they do, but the difference with this hotel is they have individual Wi-Fi units in every room, and the owner says you're guaranteed a 300 megabyte connection in your room, which is very different to a lot of the hotels here in Thailand. Of course, depending on where you are in the hotel, your connection may vary, but not here. You're going to have a solid internet connection, so this is going to appeal to people that are very much internet minded. They want to be connected to the internet, maybe their social media, etc, etc, so they've got a very good connection to the internet. Then the 4th ethics that they follow is cleanliness. The hotel is very clean. The laundry, the linen, the sheets off the bed are washed in hot water at 90 degrees, whereas some hotels, they don't use hot water. They tend to use just normal tepid water. It's not necessarily hot, but this hotel has assured me that their linen is washed in very, very hot water, and the cleanliness throughout the hotel, well, you're going to see it yourself, the hotel is very, very clean. Last thing that they don't class as the ethics, but they do say is very important to this hotel, is the social aspect. They like to be a social hotel, and this is where the lifestyle comes in. Got a really nice communal area where they encourage people to get together, meet, chat, etc, maybe do a bit of work, social media, whatever it is. They've also got a co-working space as well, which we're going to take a look at in a moment. So let's now start and take a look at this hotel. So right at the front we have, just through the doorway there, reception, which we'll take a look at in a moment, and there is the hotel, as you can see. And just behind it, that very big building, as I mentioned, is the Royal Paradise. And then as we make our way into the hotel, you can see the ethics listed there on the board. They do have breakfast as well, which you can add on to your room, and you can either have it, take it separately, or you can have it included in the price of your room. And this is one of the areas, the social areas at the front. Very nice area here to come and sit, some swings and tables. And then the hotel does laundry, of course, motorbike rental. They offer tours, taxi services, and they do the breakfast menu there. And then we're going to just make our way through. I guess this is the breakfast area, I suppose you would call it, the breakfast bar there. There's an area where you can sit, take breakfast, or at one of the tables. And they also have a small, I'd describe it as a plunge pool, jacuzzi, which is nice to have there, that you can come and enjoy any time of the day. Sit on the swing, do a bit of work, maybe take a dip in the pool. And then we have the main reception area just there in front, and the hotel does have a bar, and there's a fridge at the back with all the different beers in and alcohols. And then to the left hand side behind the bar we have the co-working space. There is a computer in here that people can come and use. Obviously, if you're a guest in the hotel, you can come in here, do some work. If you are into social media, or you're on a vacation that includes working, so this is handy. They've got a computer, as I mentioned. There's air conditioning in here, there's a printer. There's plenty of power sockets located all around the common areas, both in here and in the common area outside there. There's lots of sockets that you can use to power your laptop, iPad, whatever it may be, or mobile phone.
Small. Sit.
Just some guests there taking some nice pictures. So as you can see there, the power sockets are, and they're scattered throughout this area. In a moment we're going to go and take a look at the rooms that the hotel offers. They have different grades of rooms, starting at a standard room, and then we have a deluxe room with a balcony. They have a family room that's suitable for 4 people, so 2 adults up to 2 children, and they also have a deluxe connecting rooms, so they've got 2 deluxes that actually connect together. So if you're looking for a connecting room that can be sealed off by a separate door, which I will show you later so you can see. The hotel actually has 5 floors, but they don't have a lift, so just bear that in mind. But let's now go and take a look at the rooms. Okay, so let's now take a look at a standard room here at this hotel. So as we open the door, we're going to go and take a look at the bathroom first, and that is to my right hand side. So you've got your WC, a sink and a mirror, and then a shower area. And then coming back out into the main bedroom area, we have a wardrobe. Now the safes are in reception, so there are safes that's individual for each room, but you just need to access the safes in reception. There's no actual safe in the room, but they are included in the price of your room. The dressing area, I guess you'd call this, with a flat screen TV. We have a minibar there that you can see on the top. Prices are on the notice board, which I'll show you in a moment. We have a fridge there with different drinks inside. The most important thing, as I mentioned outside, about the Wi-Fi, so you have a separate Wi-Fi box, if you can make that out. So that's just for this room. Flat screen TV, aircon of course, which is pretty standard. And then coming round, we have a good sized double bed. We have a notice board here that contains the minibar menu. Here, all your prices for your minibar, and you might notice there, condoms. The hotel does have condoms in the room for anybody that's coming to Patong. Of course, we all know Patong. So there you go, that is the standard room. Simple, basic accommodation. And now we're going to go and take a look at a deluxe room at this hotel. We're going to take a look at room 504, and as we walk in, again, the bathroom is to the right hand side. So we're going to start there. Just pop the door closed. So it's got your normal WC, sink, wash basin area with a mirror, and then of course the shower is behind the doorway there. We've got a large wardrobe opposite the bathroom. Again, standard wardrobe, quite large. No safe in there, as I've mentioned. The hotel does supply them in the reception area. And then we've got a dressing area, including part of the minibar there. And then we have a small fridge down there. Again, it's going to contain more minibar stuff, but it's also handy if you want to buy some drinks yourself from outside of the hotel. We've got a small flat screen TV, dedicated Wi-Fi, as I mentioned earlier. Each room has their own Wi-Fi box. And then we have a large double bed. In the corner over there you can see the air conditioning unit. We have a notice board here to the right hand side that contains the minibar prices and different things with the hotel that's going on. And then outside we have the balcony area. Nicely presented the rooms are here, very nice considering the cost, and we are in the heart of Patong as well, so of course rooms can be very expensive. Okay, now I believe the next room we're going to take a look at is the family room, so let's go and see what that's like. So as we enter the room, the bathroom again to the right hand side, WC, sink, a wash basin area with mirror, and then behind the doorway again the shower. And then working our way back into the main living area, we've got a large wardrobe behind the door There's some shelving to the right hand side of that, and then we have 2 single beds, and then there's a small dressing area in the corner there. We have flat screen TV. There is a Wi-Fi box behind the TV. As I mentioned, all the rooms do have their own Wi-Fi supply. Air conditioning, of course. We have the minibar on the top and split between the fridge as well. Again, price lists will be on the notice board. They've got notice boards in each room. And then we've got a large double bed as well. Now, I do want to mention that they do have deluxe rooms without the balcony. Of course, we've taken a look at the deluxe room with a balcony, so they have with and without. Okay, now we're going to take a look at 2 adjoining rooms that are classed as deluxe rooms here, but these are deluxe without the balcony. There is a doorway just before you get to these 2 particular rooms, which you can then close, so you get a private area, and then you have a deluxe either side. So this is like a private area now where other guests don't come, and then of course if you're coming with friends or family and you want to have that open space, then you can. Again, deluxe, very similar to the deluxe with the balcony, minus the balcony of course. You've got the WC, we've got the wash basin, sink, mirror area and a shower. They're all very, very similar, the rooms. Nice shower in this one, large head on the shower there. And then coming out of the bathroom, again we have a large wardrobe, dressing area with a minibar, flat screen TV, Wi-Fi separate unit. We have air conditioning, no balcony this time, but we have got a seating area there, and then of course a large double bed. I have to say I'm very impressed with the way the accommodation has been presented this morning. Really, really nice hotel. Considering the price, we're in Patong, very nice. I know it's a 2-star hotel, but it does reflect being a higher level. Well, what do you think to the hotel? I'm very impressed overall. For a 2-star hotel, they seem to have a very, very high levels, first of all, of cleanliness. As I mentioned at the start, the service here from the hotel, the staff have been very friendly, and I have had a look on Google Maps and to read some of the feedback and the comments, and one thing that jumped out straight away was each comment was saying the staff here are super friendly, so that's a big plus. Lovely common area downstairs where you can mix with other guests, and of course the staff, that's small plunge pool, jacuzzi, a great plus. Plus it's also dog and pet friendly, which is a big advantage if you're coming maybe from other parts of Thailand but you've got a small dog like myself. It's not easy to find hotels that are willing to accommodate pets, but this one will. There is a charge of course, but it's just 100 baht a night, which I think is very, very reasonable. Overall, I have to say this is a really nice hotel in a very practical area of Patong. You've got easy access to the beach, is literally 5 minutes away. Bangla Road just a couple of minutes away. All the main areas in Patong you've got easy access if you decide to stay here. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the video, the owner of the hotel has very kindly said that he will give an extra 10% discount to any of my subscribers or members of my Facebook group. So do go and check out the description, check out down below there, and I will have all the relevant details, the links, etc., link codes that you need if you're going to book this hotel and want to stay here, so you get your discount. Don't forget to check out my social media as well. I'm sure you're going to agree, some really nice accommodation. I've just been speaking to the owner and we've been going through the room prices. As I mentioned, the standard room actually starts at a little under 500 baht, believe it or not. It's actually listed at the moment as 477, and then the deluxe room starts at around the 500 mark without the balcony, and then with the balcony it's just under 600 baht. Quite impressive prices. And then the family room, believe it or not, is less than 700 baht, which I find is amazing. Of course, if you add breakfast on it, there is an extra charge of 120 baht if you include breakfast with your room room price, or you can buy breakfast here at the hotel starting from 150 baht if you want to buy it separately. That way, some days maybe you want to take breakfast in the hotel and not go out, and then other days you're going to be free to go and explore Patong in the morning time and take breakfast somewhere else. So that's quite a nice facility to have a mixture of both. So I'm sure you're going to agree, well worth looking at this hotel. As I've mentioned, check out the links below. I will have all the relevant details and indeed the discount code that you're going to need if you want that extra 10% discount off because you subscribe to my channel or indeed are a member of my Facebook. Now, I'm going to mention it, if you haven't already joined my Facebook group, then please do go and check it out, because there's lots of stuff in the group that I don't feature on my YouTube channel that's going to be very useful, including places like this, hotels, etc. So go and check that out. Well, that just leaves me to say, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, you take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.